my hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gon' launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna get it,
yeah, I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I'll get it, bro. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never off it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watch it. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Profit, spitting hot shit. I'm topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Back, matter of fact, making racks where it's at. Have my back to the mat, not an act, that's a fact. We attack in a back, so we
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Hey, you make me up, you build me a believer, believer. Your spirit to a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down, like. Hey, you make me a believer. Flames, you're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like. Hey, you make me a believer,
I need to paraphrase.
It's easy to make your work clearer and more concise. They're still your ideas, just shorter.
We'll definitely stay under the time limit this time. Better. Now, the biggest part of this assignment is making the pitch compelling for the judges.
You can use Grammarly to make your sentences more engaging, confident, and persuasive.
This is perfect.
94% of students say Grammarly helps improve their grades. Download Grammarly for free.
Tawaran tempo terhad.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight. I still myself, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground, but I always get up now to see what's next. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Look how far you've come. You filled your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I'll keep on making those new mistakes. I'll keep on making them every day. Those new mistakes. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything.
Hello everybody. Welcome to my account seminar. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Have you all taken your breakfast already? Hopefully everybody you had, and now you're on the energy mode and not in the sleeping mode, like, that is. Okay. All right. Come. So everybody got your notes ready, right? Okay, so welcome to Form 4 first term seminar of accounts. Okay, so my name is Alwin. Okay, this is me, Alwin Kuan. So I teach accounts in TTC. Okay, and I'm mainly teaching at TTC's branch in OUG on Mondays. Then Jalan Sultan, Sri Petaling Street, every Tuesday. Ampang branch at Taman Putra over there, every Wednesday. Then CHERAS CONNAUGHT every Thursdays. And KEPONG on Fridays. Okay, and I also teach IGCSE Year 10 and Year 11 for accounting as well. This one is purely online in English. All right. Okay, so this is me. Now, what we'll be covering here today is mainly your Form 4. Okay, so some of you will be having your first exam this coming next month, which is in June. Or some of you will be having your midterm test, because maybe some schools I know, they have exam in April after a month of opening the school. So they have in April or somewhere around middle of May this month recently. Or so some of you I heard also you're on July, right? Yeah, bro, you're in July, right? Okay. So July will be your first term or first exam, or is like midterm? Oh, midterm. I see. Okay, so it's midterm, yeah. So most of you, I would say the questions, right? They will come up that will be more alike to your real exam will be the midterm. So no, usually if you are having your first exam, just the very first ujian pertama, normally it will be like what, 1 hour 30 minutes or so, or really depends on your school's teachers, what will be their style, because they have their own style for the first exam. However, during the second exam, it would normally be this kind of a full-fledged, right? The full format. Okay, so just to share with you, hopefully maybe you have known the format of Prinsip Perakaunan. Okay, so in your exam for now, Form 4 and Form 5 is little bit different, as in school exam and your actual SPM exam. So your full paper, okay, let's say for your school level now, you'll be having your kertas 1 where it will be 1 jam 15 minit, and there will be 40 objective questions, MCQs. And with that, you'll be spending 1 hour 15 minutes for 40 questions, which means if let's say this is a 75 minutes, because 60 minutes plus 15 75, divide by 40 questions, you need to spend around 1.875 minutes per question. 1 minute being for easy peasy questions, 2 minutes roughly for calculation or long type of questions. Okay, then your kertas 2 for your school level and SPM level as well. Okay, kertas 1 and kertas 2 is the same for SPM level. 2 jam 30 minit for 5 questions to answer. So you have bahagian A, you have question 1, A to E, okay, sometimes D, okay, for 10 marks. For 10 marks. Bahagian A is a wajib. Question 2 and question 3 will be the 25 marks questions. Okay. And then we have bahagian B. Bahagian B, choose 2 only. Okay, there will be 4, question 5, question 6. Okay, you have to choose 2, all of which is 20 marks each. So that will give you the 100 marks over here. So for your school level is x over 140 multiply with 100, then give you your marks. So if you want to aim for A plus, that will be 126. You want to get A, it will be 112. Yeah, 112. You want to get A minus, 98 total marks. Okay. However, if it is in the SPM level, there will be another paper called Kertas 3. This will be the folio. And I tell you, you really better have to do well in Form 5. This is Form 5 for folio. There will be 20 marks. So which means SPM level, Kertas 3 is 20 marks already. So really score nicely. And then Kertas 1, out of 40 marks, they will prorate it, meaning they divide it by 2. It will be 20 marks. As for Kertas 2, from 100, so X out of 100 that you get, they will multiply with 60 to get the 60 marks. Therefore, it will give you 100. So for SPM level is different, and your school level, the game plan is totally different. Yeah. So what we'll be covering here in accounts today in English. Okay, pengenalan. Okay, klasifikasi, very, very important. Then chapter 3 to chapter 6, document, BCP, ledger, imbangan juga. All right. So let's go to bab 1, all the teori. So these are some of the important topics, the kitaran perakaunan. So kitaran perakaunan is like a flow. It's a flow of your accounting. So let me give everybody a heads up here. Your entire Form 4 is about milikan tunggal. So milikan tunggal gives you all the basics. All the basics. And the entire Form 4 is dealing with kitaran perakaunan. Which is this one here. So you see, bab 3, you learn document. Bab 4, buku catatan pertama. Bab 5, your ledger, all your T accounts. Bab 6, the imbangan tugas, the checking one. And pelarasan and imbangan tugas terselaras, this is actually bab 8 and bab 9 area. Okay, these two. And then, penyata kewangan catatan penutupan, that will be bab 7. So you see the entire cycle dealing with around Form 4 only. So you really have to get your basics and foundation really, really well here. Because in Form 5, I would consider them as individualistic chapters. Individualistic pula, right? Individual chapters. They are all on its own. And all on its own, you'll be touching on perkongsian lah, club lah, and then some other things. All will deal with also the basics all from here and their own chapter itself. So, pelarasan here also we have Form 5 stuff. Form 5, bab 2, rekod tak lengkap is inside pelarasan part. Pelarasan is where all the mess at the year end that you have to deal with, arrange things, you know, just like puzzle you need to solve, then only you can give your penyata kewangan is like your solved puzzle and you can publish it to the world. Yeah. So these are one of the important topics, kitaran perakaunan. Okay. And sejarah perakaunan. Okay, this part you can read on its own. Okay, touch and go. However, every time in the exam, most of the time I see is about papyrus, calamus, and then Luca Pacioli, Bapa Perakaunan, and he's the one who created your catatan berbuku. Okay, so in exam, okay, when you see Luca Pacioli's name, just circle it one shot because definitely only him you're gonna see his name as like a sejarah part. You don't go and take Tunku Abdul Rahman or Hitler or what? Any other names. Okay, JWW Birch. You don't go and take that. Okay, you see Luca Pacioli, that's the one you only want. Okay, what subject you are studying? Bapa Perakaunan. Okay, that's all over here. Then badan-badan perakaunan, just touch and go. Okay, no need really deal and memorize all. You don't need to memorize, please. Don't memorize. Even you ask me, I also can't memorize. Okay, so you see, do you notice here that we have do some bold words. Okay, so you can just focus a little bit of these bold words over here. So roughly, just let you know what's roughly on MIA. Okay, MIA is not stand for Missing in Action, yeah. It's called Malaysian Institute of Accountants. So these are the people who give you the license to sign accounts, you know. So MIA for my level last time, okay, what I learned in university is after you finish your one of the qualifications, let's say ACTA or ICW, you go to the audit firm or accounting firm to work for about 3 years. After that, then you can get your MIA license when you apply it to MIA. So that's one of the fastest tracks. Okay. And then MASB over here, they are the standard setting body for what? Notice that for your, let's say, chapter 2, or maybe some of your schools, they start the accounting in bab 7 straight away penyata kewangan. You may see all the jualan belians, all the inventory, all the pulangan belian, the hasil belanja, all that. Each item has its own story. So those are the things that the story is for the accounting, the accountants to prepare their financial statement. They have to follow all sorts of rules, the standards. Like, let's say, give me an example. How do you record? And how is the basis of recording for your aset bukan semasa? To be honest, there'll be a lot of codes. Like we have IAS number 16, property, plant, and equipment. They tell you how to do the recording of aset bukan semasa. There's a lot of numbers. Okay, that is MASB. They set the rules. And then over here, MICTA, CIMA, ACCA, they are actually qualification bodies. Okay, so MICPA, they do research and development in accounting. CIMA, you see the M in CIMA there, okay, is a management. So management, normally management here refer to your factories and resources, like people resource, money resources, material. Okay, in university, once you, let's say, take accounting such as ACCA, ICW, just to name these two famous ones, there will be all kinds of factory. You'll be all every time manufacturing stuff. Okay, ACCA, they are okay. Here they give support. All right, but ACCA also is this thing professional courses. So in that professional course, you'll be normally, when they call these professional courses, you'll be learning about not only just about debit credit, you'll be learning also about manufacturing, the management part, and there will be also number 3rd one, your taxation, the cukai. Okay, cukai what actually means? It means that how much you earn this year, then you give a portion to the country for the country development. Okay, then also we have the audit and assurance. Audit assurance is called, like in Chinese they call it 审计. It's actually for do you know this anime called Detective Conan? You got watch, bro. So yeah, Detective Conan is like you're being a detective and you check whether there's any problem on the documents, the buku catatan pertama, anything wrong, then ledger whether correctly open. So that one, right, they have, let's say the company has 100,000 of invoices, so you just pick 10,000 to check. That's audit assurance. Yeah, then not to mention we have also theory papers like business strategy, business leadership, those kinds of, like, soft skills kind, or theory. I'm sure some of you have also taken perniagaan economy, right? These two subjects, and they are also involved in ACCA, ICW, or any other similar qualifications. And then you also have ethics. Ethics is also important. Okay, ethics, your moral your pendidikan moral, but it's the business wise ethical issues. Okay, so that are some of the things that you'll be learning next time. Okay, Andaian Perakaunan, Prinsip Perakaunan, guys and girls, please heed to my advice. Seriously, this one, I tell you, please put 10 stars beside up there, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stars, equivalent to 10 A+. Or some of you are taking 11 or 12 subject, please I really want to see your 11A plus, 12A plus, 10A plus, 3A plus lah janji. Okay. So do you have a habit of folding stars? Yeah, those days we have, if you have some wish that you want to make country, you fold stars and then you simpan in a junk. Yeah, and then keep one side. So andaian perakaunan, okay, these are some of the assumptions. Because sometimes accounting, there's a lot of rules. So they want to find also something, a kind of rule that can make it general. So some of this is here. So andaian perakaunan, number one is entity berasingan, meaning that you and the company is as if a separate two individual. Although the company is you and you are the company. Normally for entity berasingan, they would deal with modal and also ambilan. Okay. Then wang sebagai ukuran is about RM, dollar, pound, sterling, all those things. Euro, the symbol RM. So all things has to have a value, but the value has to be specific. What kind? Let's say iklan January 1000. 1000 what? You do 1000 types of iklan or what? If you put RM beside the words, the numbers speak. It will mean iklan last on January is 1000 ringgit that you spend. Normally the question that come up for wang sebagai ukuran is very short and simple only. You'll be seeing a bit very general, nothing much. It's about hasil and belanja stuff or anything. They will just see RM, only very less. Usaha berterusan, infinite HP, life points. Meaning to say, if your company there's nothing much issue going on, if let's say even to the worst case, I mean, is it worse? Okay, let's call it bad lah. Bad case, the owner, Choi, touch wood, pass away. The company still going on. Okay. What next is actually just only a replacement by the next of kin or the heir to the throne of the company. What usaha berterusan? Unless this is because this usaha berterusan is called going concern. In your audit and assurance next time, there's a particular part called audit going concern on under, if I'm not mistaken, ISA 570. Okay, I still remember somehow. Okay, International Standards of Auditing number 570 called going concern. It's either 570 or 560. Please go check. So in usaha berterusan on that part, if let's say your company is a very serious or dire financial turmoil, financial situation, then that will mean your company has a doubtful kind of situation where whether this company still can go on or not. A lot of financial distress, a lot of amok, a lot of protests, a lot of complaints. Hey, janji teruk. Okay, so usaha berterusan will be at track. Okay, so normally you see one masa tahun, lebih daripada tahun, tahan lama, beli ABS dan tahan lama, all more than 1 year lah. Then tempo perakaunan very simple, dates, 12 months. Either 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, that's all, dates. Okay, accounting period. Okay, then ketekalan consistency, normally definitely is about susut nilai. Because susut nilai, there's 3 kaedah. Susut nilai is depreciation. What is depreciation? Meaning your ABS, your kereta, kenderaan lah in general for all kinds of van, motor, all of it, motor vehicle, they call it. Your perabot lah, your alatan pejabat lah. Okay, all they have their own lifespan, right? So once we start open them and use them for the very first day, their lifespan starts to decrease day by day. So they're getting older, and then when they get old, when your barang get old, your let's say kereta perabot or kenderaan perabot, they get old, then they get sosot tay, right? Sosot already. Gila a bit. So meaning they are depreciated lah. Okay, so they are actually, this susut nilai is under bab 8. There are 3 formulas. When you use any one of them, let's say you choose the method number 1, you must follow the method number 1 like almost forever. If you want to change it, it will be a very big issue. You have to come up with a meeting, everybody have to meet together. Then you can change to another formula number 2 or formula number 3. So consistency for ketekalan, they will definitely ask for susut nilai most of the time. Okay, kaedah. The word is kaedah, the keyword. Principal cost, well, basically original cost normally applies to your except bukan semasa. No matter how long the years has passed. Let's say Myvi car for the year, let's say 2024, the price of Myvi car, 30,000. Let's say down the road another 5 years in 2030 lah, or 5-6 years or 2030, the same price for Myvi car, the same model, the same entire specs of the Myvi car that you buy today, and 6 years later down the road, on the 6th year, it may be not be 30,000, it will be like 10,000 only. The price has go down. So in 2030, your Myvi car has to be the same price that you report as how you report on 2024 of 30,000. How many thousand? 30,000. So here's the one. That's what they say. Okay, original price. Crazy cost is original price. Okay, pengiktirafan hasil dan belanja, because hasil dan belanja is a bit, you know, sometimes you get more, or we pay more, or we get lesser, or we haven't get yet, or we get first in advance. So there will be advances or accrue, meaning you haven't get or haven't paid. So you have to do some plus and minus, so that you want to get what? Untung rugi sebenar. You see a lot of keywords there. Belum terima, belum terperoleh, prabayar, belum bayar, and then untung rugi sebenar. It's very long. Like here, normally they will confuse you with pengiktirafan hasil belanja and your wang sebagai ukuran. Because they will say iklan 1,000, then full stop. That one will be wang sebagai ukuran. But if it is for pengiktirafan hasil dan belanja, they will say iklan 1,000 for how many months to how many months. And after that, it got a long story, overpay, underpay, or then you have to do plus minus to get untung rugi sebenar for that year. That is one. The wording, the sentences for hasil dan belanja pengiktirafan will be super long. Batasan perakaunan, this one you can refer to your textbook on Mr. Go. Mr. Go he has a house, then he wants to rent out, or he wants to sell it as an Airbnb. Let's see. Meaning to say, you have to see for that particular decision, there will be a lot of keputusan to make, you know, in that chapter for this batasan perakaunan. Batasan perakaunan is a kind of a concept that you need to give in the exam. That is where you juggle between option and opportunity, whether option A is good or option B is good. So how to know whether which one is good? You just see which one will give you the most benefit, as in income, the net income. The hasil, you minus the belanja, then you get the balance, option A. Option B, you take what's the income that you get, and then all the expenses that you incur, then you see what's the balance left. So which one option is much more bigger? Then you pick that one lah. You can page 24 of Encik Go, Kajang K2, page 24 of your textbook. Right? That would be one of the good example of batasan. Okay? Or you'll be reading the sentence. They say that who berpendapat bahawa something boleh blah 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 blah, and then berbaloi is worth it, something like that. When you see such kind of sentence, it's definitely batasan perakaunan, because batasan perakaunan is involving judgment. Okay, they will be balancing between the pro and cons, advantages and the disadvantages. That would be the batasan perakaunan. Okay, bab 2 topics, you really also have to be very good at it. Okay, this would be the basic foundation towards your chapter 4 and 5, especially the debit and credit part. Account yang didebitkan, account yang dikreditkan. This is much important. Okay, so klasifikasi account, you need to know about asset, liability, equity, pemilik, hasil dan belanja, this main 5 group of accounts. The entire accounting in the world is dealing with all these 5. Once you know they are from which one, on where, then you'll be able to deal with it. These are the basics. Okay, so bab 2, you'll be seeing them one time, and then after that, later on in bab 2 Johor, you'll be seeing them also another time. Because you have APU and PKK, okay, that will be your financial statements. Okay, financial statement is like your report card lah for the entire year. You do your, you know, valuation and see whether this year I perform well or not. Okay. Or if I perform, boom, look good. Or if you perform well, it give you untung. If you boo, there will be a rugi. Then we have persamaan perakaunan. Persamaan perakaunan is about accounting equation. Equation mah. Left hand side equals to right hand side. Debit equals to credit. It's the same thing. Debit is equals to the left hand side. Credit is the right hand side. So persamaan perakaunan is accounting equation. Okay, this is one of the very main thing. Okay, asset equals to liability plus equity delay. Okay, so this will be left hand side or the so-called debit, and this side will be your right hand side in mathematics, and in accounting they call it the credit side. So debit and credit is actually left side and right side. Okay. Now, what is asset? Asset means something that belongs to mine. It's mine. It's mine. Saya punya. You belong to me. Yeah, okay, so Taylor Swift, you belong to me. Yeah, you belong to me. Assets. Okay, we have asset bukan semasa and asset semasa. So if you look at your asset bukan semasa, it will mean your kenderaan, all these things like very big value, very big and heavy. You use it more than 1 year. Okay, more than 1 year. Let's revise. Is you using more than 1 year. Asset semasa is meaning future 1 year. In the future, within 1 year. Meaning, you still remember that when you open your PKK in bab 2, right, is pada 31st December, let's say 2024. So when there's a word semasa, something semasa, it will mean in the future 1st of January 2025 to 31st December 2025. It will mean the future, the within 1 year after 31st December of 2024. So it's within 2025. Asset semasa means in the next 1 year after my PKK date, I have all this inventory akhir under tunai runcit for them to turn to money for me. Inventory akhir not easy to turn to money. Account belum terima, sort of difficult but can be turned into money. Deposit, pelaburan, bank tunai. As you go down the order, okay, it's like water flow. Very fast move down. It's like, you know, we have mountain, okay, mountain here on the top point is inventory akhir. And then it slowly flow and then flow very fast to the ocean. Something like that. As you go down the order. Yeah, so there's an order of liquidity level, but we won't really touch that much there. They call it kecairan yang tinggi. Okay, it's asset semasa. Within 1 year would turn to money. From object or people turn into money. Liability. Owing others. You owe money. Utang lah. Utang orang lain. It's like liability is like your along lah. Okay, pinjaman bank, then garai janji. However, if we look at pinjaman bank can be also liability semasa. Okay, we would learn more as we go to bab 8 or when you are going to form 5 already and we revise on pelarasan, you'll be looking at pinjaman bank. So pinjaman bank can be liability semasa or also liability semasa. Liability bukan or liability semasa. Liability semasa, again, bukan semasa, you see it's more than 1 year. So this one also, it means more than 1 year you pay back. Liability semasa is within 1 year. When? Like let's say PKK pada 31st December 2024, it will be the next 1 year. Okay, within 1 year in the 2025, you must pay back all this ADB and overdraft bank. Okay, overdraft bank is a kind of financing. Okay, where it's a short term, you not enough money, you can still swipe your card and go to a negative. There's a limit that each bank gives you. Then you need to pay back with interest. Equity pemilik is everything that is mine left after I settle all my liability. Asset minus liability equals to equity pemilik. That is whatever all mine. Okay. Hasil belanja. Hasil is income, belanja is expense. That's all. Very simple. Okay, equity pemilik. Just to share again with you, the meaning is your own company owes you money. You owe your own self. It's like the company is like a child. They owe you a gratitude. The kind of meaning. Okay, this is your persamaan perakaunan. Persamaan perakaunan, you really need to know asset equals to liability plus equity pemilik. In the exam, they will give you this chart. Okay, they normally ask you to do this persamaan perakaunan. They have it behind your exam paper, and then they ask you to slash off. Okay, take out and fill up on your own. Okay, this one will be persamaan perakaunan. Okay, asset equals to liability plus equity pemilik. At the same time, there will be a lot of bahasa pasar they like to use in your exam. So let me give an example. Okay, is it page 34? Wait, wait. This page. Okay. Yang diberi dalam urus niaga are all these simple layman terms, but you have to change them to the accounting words. Okay, by the way, I write this is called 名字, it actually means name. Okay, so some of you have already go for some classes, then I quite sure that you guys know what is this about lah. So just to show you, if you see kerusi, meja or something, they actually mean perabot. Barang niaga is actually mean your inventory. However, inventory, the word changes in bab 4. You might have noticed. If inventory is increased, either it could be berlian or your customer give back your goods to you. Ulangan jualan. If it is about minus, inventory go out is actually jualan, or either meaning there's a ambilan happen, or there's a derma happen, or there's a promosi happen, or there is a pulangan berlian to your ABB. Okay, so berlian is increased, pulangan jualan increase. The rest when it's minus off can be many situations. Okay, pendingin hawa is lengkapan. Check, when you see check 2929, that will be check is for bank. This one is super important, very famous. You can see this fella. Okay, when you see check is bank. If you don't know what to do for the entire sentence, if you saw check, please catch that one first. It's bank. Okay, beli daripada pembekal secara kredit, or you beli daripada siapa-siapa, definitely is a ABB. If it is beli daripada pembekal secara tunai or check, that will be about bank or tunai. Be careful. The check here or the tunai, the word tunai is super duper sensitive. Once you see them, you must take them. They are your VIP. Okay? Yeah, then some other words. If you see hasil or belanja, definitely you'll be seeing words like bayar. Terima. If you see terima, hasil. Bayar means belanja. But bayar apa dulu? If you see bayar kepada pembekal or pembekal, definitely is about ABB. But you see bayar, you know, like rental, your sewa, insurance, gaji, kadang bayaran, definitely that will be belanja lah. Okay. So these are some of the things that you need to know. Okay. So then after that, they'll ask you to do PKK. Okay, so this is the very first penyata kewangan that you are learning in your bab 2 loh. The very first thing that you are very familiar at. Okay, T account format. So T account format is also called horizontal format lah in English, the right terms lah. From left to right, like that kind of left, right. Okay, asset masa, equity, liability, LBS and LF. Okay, so after you draw up your persamaan perakaunan, you take the total figure for each of the category. Inventory, you plus, minus. If you plus, is you just write the words, the numbers. If you minus, is you put the numbers and a bracket beside it. Bracket means minus in accounting. So after you get the total value of inventory, each of everything what is left, then you have to put to penyata kedudukan kewangan. Okay, so in penyata kedudukan kewangan, you be just copy and paste the figure that is left over here, the total, into here, all everything one by one. And then one of my very, very important advice, this part, okay, these two parts supposed to be balanced. However, to avoid yourself to be emotional damage in the first 30 minutes of the exam. Let's say you just started the exam paper, question number 1 or question number 2 is about persamaan perakaaunan. After you do it, you still have left like 3 questions, roughly 3 or 4 questions. And you definitely want to be at your highest morale in your in the exam, right? So my advice is leave these 2 parts, these XX and XX, blank, the ones I highlight. Leave it blank, please. Leave it blank. Don't go and kepochi. Don't go kepochi and busybody go and calculate the total. Please don't. If you do not want to be emotional damage. Finish the entire paper first. Okay? Leave PKK and one more thing, timbangan duga. Okay? This part blank. Do the entire paper first. I'm serious. Do the entire paper first. Okay? So after you do the entire paper, then you'll be very confident. You know yourself, you already passed. Okay, that feeling. You know you do finish the entire paper, so you're really at ease. You're at peace. Then this time, I really pray that you will have extra 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, all the time for each exam. Okay, for each paper, let it be. You have another extra 30 minutes to do double check. And this is a time you are allowed to make yourself emotional damage if you want. Because why? These 2 parts, if you calculate both sides, it doesn't tally. There will be some problems inside your asset bukas masa or equity pemilik. You can do double checking in your persamaan perakaunan. This is the time you can save yourself. I'm not going to mention that word. You know what I want to say. Okay, so this is the time you can save yourself. Okay, you can do all the double checking for each urus niaga. And you see whether things go haywire anywhere. And that is the time you can save yourself and make sure both sides balance. Same goes with imbangan duga. Okay, I'll go through later a bit about the imbangan duga. So either they have this for you to do. Okay, the PKK, they already mentioned to you have to do, and then they also provided you the table. Or if not, there's no table, and therefore you will use straight away PKK. So the calculations you'll be doing, like either you show outside elsewhere, you draw the persamaan perakaunan yourself as an extra working, then only you draw up your PKK. Okay, so you see there's 2 types of soalan here. This one you can have a look at yourself. So first is got jadual and then sedia PKK. Second, just only PKK, and then others you just show outside. You mean you show it as a jalan kerja, you write jalan kerja, underline, then you do your persamaan perakaunan if you are used to that. Or if not, you will be writing what? Kenderaan, and then after that here, all the workings. Here all the workings, here all the workings. Everything got the workings beside. Or you want, you just put jalan kerja, and then you do, okay, kenderaan, plus minus, plus minus, that kind of thing. Okay, jalan kerja. Right? Then you hear some penyata kewangan for you. Remember, this one, there's a short, there's a, what's this called? Mnemonic called Audi over here for you to memorize. If you want to memorize now, you can just go and memorize for now. Then later we go to bab 7, then only I'll tell you all what's the secret, what is the treatise about. Right? Okay, PKK. If PKK, you use this penyata format. Penyata format is the vertical method. This one is a vertical method. So you must find modal kerja. Although in next time university level, there's no such thing as modal kerja, yeah. The vertical method is only asset on the top, down there is equity and liability semasa, same as this kind of format. It's just that you take the entire thing on the right side here, go below here. Here above is asset bukan semasa, and this one go below it. That is your difference. Yeah. Okay, now. So SPM 2012 soalan 4. Okay, you may try to do this question on your own first. Okay, so jadual persamaan perakaunan ikut format seperti bawah. I tell you those days are during this somewhere around this period. I don't want to tell you my age, but you can start roughly guess. Okay, there's no behind of my paper. There's nothing ask me to tear off and I fill up the format. I have to draw my own stuff. So here you are all very bahagia already lah. All things provided for you already there for you. So you have to just do what? Fill in the blanks. Okay, so you can try to do this question on your own first. So you see here 20 marks. Okay, 20 marks. So 20 marks definitely is a bahagian B question. When it's a 20 marks, you only spend 1.5 minutes per each question, then that will be 30 marks. So why 1.5 minutes? Not 30 marks, 30 minutes. Why 1.5 minutes? Because 2 jam 30 minit, 2 times 60, 120. 120 plus 30 equals to 150 minutes. Your paper for kertas 2 is 100 marks. So 150 divided by 100, so meaning 1.5 minutes per marks. So within 30 minutes, do finish. However, if your basics is very stable and you also when you're doing this question like hiya persamaan perakaunan ni mah super duper easy saja. I tell you what, below 30 minutes you can do finish. I tell you maybe 10 to 15 minutes you can count team already the entire question. Because this is very easy only mah. Very easy. So here all the urus niaga that you see is all the basics for all everything. Okay, so let me give you a challenge. Okay, try to do finish by for 15 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 10, 10. By 10, 10, 10, 15-ish lah. I'll see you again and we will discuss. Okay, now practice using time trial, time challenge moments. In 3, 2, 1, go. I shall see you later. Hello, everybody. How's it? How's it? How is it for you all? This question, okay or not, ma? Yeah. So let's see. Let me pick a color. Okay, for this question, I want to use color brown color lah. Okay. So, Encik Daud memulakan perniagaan Dawn Enterprise pada 1 Januari dengan membawa aset berikut. Okay, normally when you read whatever kind of question, if you look at the very first sentence, you must get used to these words. Memulakan. Okay, why? Because this word, particular wording, memulakan, is super duper important later on when you face bab 3, 4, 5 that side. Okay, it will mean that memulakan is something to always do with modal. Okay, membawa, it will be membawa masuk, it will be meaning also again modal. So perabot kenderaan tunai di bank, or sometimes lah, okay, let's say if they are doing already business for some time, okay, then they have the baki. They might give you straight away a PKK, everything. So what you're going to do is just take this on the very first day, every time the first day is on the first of whatever month, okay, is the baki awal. Okay. However, if this they show you in a different way of question, where instead of 1 January 2012, they given you 31st December 2011, it will mean also 1st of January 2012. Huh? Why? Imagine you close your accounts on 31st of December 2011. Let's say you are very, very busy. You OT until 11:59 p.m. You finish up crunching all the numbers, putting them up, and you press Control Save. If let's say you're doing on an Excel file, and 1 second pass by sharp, 12 a.m. Calendar change to 1 January 2012. Happy New Year! Oh, so sad. You Happy New Year in your own office. Oh, okay, that's life. Okay, so yeah, it's 1st of January. So 31st December is also equivalent to 1st January. Imagine this is at night. So this is still also baki awal. Okay, so this one what you're going to do is, okay, let me open up another one more here. It's over here. Do you see there's a blank space at the top? Up. Then after that only come all this side over here. Yeah, so you're going to put that accordingly. So perabot we have 3,000. And then kenderaan 37,000. And then tunai di bank. Okay, tunai di mana? Bank is bank. Okay, if let's say they have tunai di tangan, means it's tunai because at the in your hand, the money you can feel. So that is actually cash. But if tunai at other places is bank, you put as bank. All right. Okay, so tunai di bank 12K. So after that, so what? Both sides need to balance. And before that, I always have a habit. I will be putting the fine line here much more bolder on the liability so that I will know where is my separate point. Okay. So here will be my left side already, then my right side on this portion over here. Okay. Now, so perabot kenderaan bank, bring in means modal. Okay, so every time the very first day for any month, you have to find what is the modal left over. Either they have given you on the question here itself, they will put modal, the word here. But normally modal, because modal, I sometimes call it, it's a model, very VIP one. You need to go and find the particular model to walk on your runway. Okay, so modal is 3,000 plus 37,000 plus 1,200. And therefore 4,1,2,0,0. Double check. I know it's 52. So be careful of your zeros. 52,000. Okay. Now, next. Beli barang niaga secara kredit. Okay, barang niaga is your inventory. Okay, so inventory increase, you buy things, so your barang come to your shop lah. Your barang come to your shop. So inventory increase. Okay, so inventory increased by 3,500. So talking about inventory, especially for persamaan perakaunan, this part can make you very, very OCD later on. This part can make you OCD later. Because why? You'll be seeing, actually, how many barang niaga I buy? Huh? How many? And each of them, how much? You'll be like, cracking your head. So I teach you one funny idea. You might as well imagine is you buy 3,500 small stuff. You know, let's say you buy pen, alat tulis lah. Let's say you are just doing some alat tulis here. DON enterprise, if you don't know what is actually he's selling. So let's say you're just selling some small stuff. You buy 3,500 units, each at a cost at $1. So this is your value lah, of the stocks. I mean inventory that you bought lah. Okay. Then credit. Credit means credit here. It not only means right hand side like I told you earlier. Credit also means you owe people. Okay. You buy first, you pay later. That's why you also have credit card mah. We use the money now, then later on then buy, then pay. Then we also have what? Grab Pay lah, Shopee Pay later. You know, you got used. Okay, that is the one. Pay later. So means your account belum bayar increase lah. Account belum bayar is your supplier. But if you look at the word carefully, account belum bayar, it means things. Okay, account can be unknown, can be any other thing, can be other stuff. It can be also hasil belum bayar. I mean belum terima. Okay, we for bayar this word belanja belum bayar, which you'll be learning in bab 8. Okay, belum bayar means something that you haven't paid. So it's credit lah, that you buy things on credit is ABB. So your ABB also increases. So both sides increase, balance. Okay, right hand side, left hand side equals to right hand side. Okay, just like linear equation. Bayar sewa dengan check. If let's say you do not know what is this about, you must see the check first. You bayar dengan check. Check is equals to bank. Money go out. So bank go out. Like this, no? Okay, Okay, now sewa. This is a sewa. Sewa is rental. You pay rental. Rental is an expense. So expense, okay, will be belanja. Okay, so where will be this 6,600 of negative will be going into? ABB? Nah. Pinjaman? It's loan? No. Modal? Not really. Ambilan? No. Untung bersih. Okay, untung bersih, how you get untung bersih? Is your income, which is your plus, then you negative off with belanja, therefore you get your untung bersih. Untung bersih means your net income lah, profit for the year loh. Meaning is your income minus expenses is your profit lah. So this is the part. You got the expenses, so your profit decreases loh. Because this is a belanja. Sewa is a belanja. Sewa can be sewa terima or sewa dibayar. So you need to really look in the front word. The kata kerja over here is bayar. Okay. Now, jualan barang niaga berkos 800 secara kredit pada harga 1,900. Okay, you sell stuff. Okay, so barang niaga berkos. The cost of the barang niaga is 800 and you sell it at the price of 1,009. Okay, come on guys. I'm sure you know what's the purpose of doing business, right? Okay, you buy things at the cheaper price and then you sell it at the very high plus triple, double, triple, quadruple, pentaple. Well, okay, there goes my English. Okay, times 4, times 10, exponentially high. Okay, at a profit margin of a certain level, or very, very high profit margin, then you earn a lot. Okay, profit margin you'll be learning next time in bab 1 or form 5. Okay, margin untung kasar. Markup, like kind of a tokokan. Okay, that's form 5 bab 1. You definitely want to sell at a higher price, then you earn profit ma. Takkan you want to you sell stuff at your cost price, that will be like, you just want to earn a break even, is it? That's you earn nothing. So definitely you want to earn higher ma. Okay, so the cost of the barang that you sell is 800. So meaning you can say, you can think like this, just exactly like this, you know. You buy means you add on 3,500 unit at the $1, at 1 ringgit. Now you sell off 800, meaning you sell off 800 stuff at 1 ringgit. Not at 1 ringgit. That costs 1 ringgit. So 800 stuff go out. So inventory go out by 800 lah. 800 barang sudah keluar. 800 unit sudah keluar. And then you sell it at a higher price at 1,900. Secara kredit, you sell to who? Jual kepada siapa? Pelanggan kan? This kind of pelanggan that pay you later is called ABT, account belum terima, because you sell it to somebody who haven't give you money, so you haven't get the money yet, right? So this is called account belum terima. At a price of how much? 1,900. So yeah, you make a profit of how much? 1,100 loh. So profit is hasil, a kind of hasil, which is actually known more specifically. It is a untung kasar. Okay, untung besar, you'll be looking them more at your account perdagangan dan untung rugi. Ya, account perdagangan untung rugi. Okay, untung kasar is the hasil minus belanja kind of thing for barang niaga. For perdagangan, you selling, buy, sell. Okay, the profit that you earn from buying and selling is called untung kasar. And the profit that you earn called untung bersih is comes from your internal hasil minus the internal belanja. Hasil belanja, normally I can call it also as administration kind of income and expenses, because normally it's the office, the behind there, behind your kedai. Okay, let's say you're selling what? Bata shoes, and then behind the Bata shop there will be office where sometimes you see people sitting there, then they calculating stuff. Sometimes you know the staff room, when you open, then they get the stocks of the kasut for you, right? Then you see somebody there sitting down. If you go and peek in, there will be somebody sitting down there, and then sometimes do some computer work. That one. Those are the belakang back end hasil and belanja they are dealing with lah. Okay, untung kasar is in front, because we're selling buying ma. Okay. Now, so the keyword will be, okay, here sewa, bayar, barang niaga, pada harga. Bayar ABB dengan cek dan terima diskaun 150. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. So first, you need to look at check. Check must be jump into your face. Bayar, you pay money. So you bayar by bank. Bank go out 2850. Okay, bank go out 2850. Okay, then terima discount 150. Terima discount. Still remember I give you the wording. Terima means hasil. Bayar, beri is belanja. So when you terima discount, so meaning there's a hasil lah. So it's 150 over here. And don't forget, check go out, money go out, so negative. So now, one thing you must be sure is on your asset, this side is 2850. Okay. Account belum bayar. You see also account belum bayar, or sometimes they call pembekal. It's something to do with this fella, right? So there will be, okay. First you need to identify which one, where they are referring to. And then see also the very obvious one like check. So what now? Negative 2850 equals to something plus 150. Or hasil. So 3,000 negative 3,000 when you took your calculator. So it's negative 3,000 plus 150 equals to 2850. And so what's the meaning of this? You see, you actually really own, not own. Oh, you hutang your liability. You hutang to your supplier 3,000 for this particular barang niaga, for a group of barang niaga, let's say. Then, because if you remember your invoice, Okay, still remember your invoice, guys? You already learned so far up to like bab 4 now. You still remember your invoice? There's 2 types of discount. One is discount niaga. Discount niaga in the calculation, the top one, right? The middle, for your barang that you buy, how many units, the price, total price. Discount niaga is to encourage you to buy in bulk. Because you buy in bulk, so I give you a offer. Instead of 3,005, because you buy a lot, I give you an amount of discount. So let's say 500. Let's say it's a 500 deduct lah. So 500 will be a 14% discount niaga discount. So 3,005 minus 500, then that will be left over 3,000. So you only have to pay 3,000. And then there's another syarat somewhere in the down below of your invoice. Okay, they're saying that what 5% how many days or 10% within how many days. So 5%, let's say within how many days is this? Okay, 5 days, let's say. So instead of paying 3,000, you only pay 2,850 because you pay promptly. You pay very fast. So I give you a good price, another good price. So meaning I give you a discount of 150 lor. So you no need to pay the 3,000, but you rather pay me only the 2,850. So that's the meaning. So you still melangsaikan hutang already. You clear off your original debts, but with only 2,850. Okay, so this is the meaning. Then next, terima cek dari ABT berjumlah 1270. Terima cek. Okay, you get check terima cek. Check, you receive, terima. So money come in 1270. 1270 come in dari pelanggan, or they hear very good to you, they tell you ABT. So ABT definitely got something to do with this. So meaning ABT give you money and you receive money lah. So meaning ABT clear a bit by a bit their hutang that they owe you. So there's no discount, right? So if there's no anything, meaning it's like this, very simple. Like this. Okay. Now number 6. Pemilik membawa masuk. Membawa masuk. Bawa masuk. Still remember earlier on I give you one word about membawa masuk. So membawa masuk meaning is about modal. But what they bring in? Tunai. Tunai is bring in. And then dibankkan. 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 This is the final word that you need to look for it when they bring in tunai. Okay. So if let's say I just get, if let's say in the beginning here, there's also another tunai and then got bank. If you see tunai, straight away put to tunai, then you gg.com already. It should be dibankkan. So the tunai must go into the bank. So you must straight away put into bank already. You're not going to put into tunai here. No, So read carefully and completely. Don't sangat shock. I know you know. But you don't be too fast. So that will be modal, tambahan. Money come in extra. Okay. Next. Sekeping cek yang diterima daripada ABT 507 telah dipulangkan oleh bank dengan bertanda rujuk penyuruh bayar. So this one will be something maybe very new to you for Form 4. Because why? Because this is SPM 2012. So they assume that you know already because you are Form 4, Form 5 ma. So here, rujuk penyuruh bayar, it will mean like this. It's sometimes called the cek tak laku or cek tak layan. Why like this happen? It is known as dishonored check. Mean bounce check lah. Why this happens? Maybe your ABC that you write 1,000 only is not equals to your 123. Here you write 1,000, but here you write 100. You made a mistake. Bye-bye. Signature wrong. bank account number wrong. Spoil check already, the check already tore off or sudah macam, you know, lipat-lipat macam sampai sudah jadi cabbage, that kind of thing. Or what else we can say? Tulisan, your tulisan sangat cakap ya, tak boleh dibaca. These some of things that makes the check bounce off lah. Okay, so check bounce off. So meaning your money in the bank, bye-bye, go out. And who was it who have given you the check? ABT. Okay, account belum terima. Account terima previously give you the 507. Why? Because they want to clear off want to pay you their hutang. So now, when the check has been bounced off, it reverses law. Check go back to check no more already. Money go out. So ABT have to reissue another check sometime later. So technically speaking, this 507 is somehow go back to them. So ABT increase back their hutang. It's like as if never been happened before. So sad. Right? Then number 8. Pemilik mengeluarkan cek. Keluarkan cek. Untuk kegunaan peribadi. When you see this, kegunaan peribadi kepada keluarganya, anaknya, jirannya, untuk dihadiahkan kepada siapa. Untuk membayar sewa kediamannya. The imbuhan akhiran. What else? Untuk membayar yuran sekolah anaknya. Something lah. Janji is nothing to do with your shop. It's something like more to personal stuff. This one will be ambilan. Okay, keluar check. Check keluar. So means money keluar lah. 610. And then ambilan, you add on ambilan 610. Why ambilan here is a bit weird? Why not both sides is negative? Because ambilan itself is already a negative. Okay, ambilan itself is already a negative. You need to minus later. So ambilan, when you increase it, meaning that the negativity increases. Okay, not to touch a bit about not to touch of chemistry, because I know this is something to do with science or chemistry. Then when you heard negativity, positivity, yeah. So if you put negative here, means your ambilan decreases. So cannot like that. This is a little bit special. Okay, if it is barang niaga, they take out, then you have to put over inventory here. Okay, if it's barang niaga, careful lah. Okay, my screen is a little bit lagging. Okay, there you go. Okay, inventory, so the X there, careful. So, peniaga pinjam daripada bank sebanyak 5,000, wang tersebut dimasukkan ke dalam akaun bank perniagaan. Pinjam, meminjam daripada bank. Dimasukkan ke dalam bank. So, this one will be very straightforward. Money come in, you get a loan. Yay! But later on, you have to pay interest. So, pinjaman also go up because this is a loan. It's a liability, bukan semasa. Okay, sometimes the question they can come out like this, no? They pinjam bank, then wang tersebut dimasukkan, maybe wang sebanyak X amount dimasukkan ke dalam bank, and then another RM amount, the balance they use for something else, untuk beli kenderaan or something like that. So instead of bank 5,000, they might become like this, you know. They might become, they say what? 1/4, 1/4 digunakan untuk apa-apa, 2/4 digunakan untuk apa-apa, dan selebihnya diletakkan ke dalam bank. Maybe they buy kenderaan, motosikal here, and then perabot another 1,000 here. So the balance 2,000 put over here lah in the bank. Can happen also like this kind of situation. Okay, so janji both side is also 5,000. That's it. Okay, so we are done here. Then what we do next is find the total. So find total. So normally you leave like one line, one row below it. And this will be calculating the total. Easy peasy one. Total up, down. Pinjaman 5,000. This one 610. This one minus 3,000, so you left 500. 52,000 plus 3,000 is 55,000. Easy one you can do lah. But some of the very a lot one that you need to took your calculator lor. Okay, bank all the others you have to be careful already. Bank took your calculator slow. Because a lot of zeros. Minus, plus, minus all. Actually, this bank is like your buku tunai lor. You are doing your buku tunai lah. One 16703. Double check again because you're a bit weird. Okay, it's correct. Then after that, PKK. So here is your asset. Bukan semasa. Whatever you have, you just jot down. Rabot 3,000. Total up. So always start with inventory. It's called inventory akhir normally. Or if you scared to make wrong, okay, just put inventory will do already lah. Okay, 2,700. Okay, and then account belum terima, IABT. Remember, just IABT. Okay, there's only 5 items. Okay, total up a bit. Okay, then don't kepochi, don't go and itchy hand and calculate the total. I know you can somehow see, just assume it. Just, I know you can see what's the total figure later on, but just assume that you don't see them. Because you do not want to be emotionally damaged. Modal 55,000. Then plus untung bersih because it's positive. If let's say here happen to be negative, then it will be minus rugi bersih. Then minus ambilan. Then you have your over here. Then you have your liability semester. Wait. It's liability book semester, but let's double confirm. Let me double confirm again. Okay. Okay, liability bukan semester. Ya, bukan semester. Okay, you have pinjaman. Pinjaman 5,000. Then liability semasa. right? Then just leave it like this, please. Just leave it like this. You want to do the finish the entire paper first. Do finish the entire paper first. Then only you touch on your PKK and another one imbangan duga. Okay, speaking of imbangan duga, okay, we have short of time. So let's talk a little bit about imbangan duga. Imbangan duga is where, okay, you know, now a lot of you also, I believe that you are learning the ledger where you have all your invoices, right? After all the invoice, all your invoice, right? All the document, asal ke salinan, you put into your journal journal khas, then buku tunai or buku tunai runcit. After that, right, you open all the ledger. And then at the end of the day, you have a Baki BB that you bring down over here lah, and then down here, then over here. Then after that, you're gonna go for the next step called imbangan duga. Okay, A, B, C, D. Imbangan duga is where you list down, okay, either in T format here, all the debit balance of A, how many, then B over here, C over here, D over here, or the penyata format is just debit credit. Okay, A, B, C, D, the balance is like this. Okay, then both debit credit all must be the same. So this imbangan duga is actually doing what? They help you to check. They help you to check. Okay, they help you to check the ketepatan. Ketepatan of your debit credit. Okay, buku catatan pertama to your ledger, and then the pindahan. And also they will be using you to do APUR and PKK. Called penyata kewangan. They're using this imbangan duga to do APUR and PKK because it shows the summary. If imbangan duga not balanced means something is wrong in your journal journal khas, or buku tunai runcit, or also something is wrong in your ledger part, the ABCD that you open all the T account. There will be some differences. Okay, there will be some mistakes over there. You have to re-look again into it. Okay, so once your imbangan duga balances, means both is balanced, then meaning your ledger T, all the T account ABCD that you do just now here is correct. But sometimes don't be so happy because one thing, just be grateful that you balance. And after that, after the exam, please don't go and chat with your friends. Because later on, some of you, person individual A, I balance, what's your balance number? 20,000. Individual B, I also balance 18,000. And you yourself, why I get 25,000? Both side balance. So problem, right? You don't know who to believe. Yourself to believe, individual A or individual B. Don't know who to believe. So susah, right? That's life. So after you do finish the entire paper first, okay, do finish the entire paper. Okay, this side, no need to go and bother. Okay, well, while you're doing that particular question, do not go and calculate this amount. After you do the entire paper, you have all the confidence already. Then it's time for saving yourself. Okay, so now you can go and calculate and see. 40,000 plus 2540, you get 60,540, 60,000. So the other side, somehow actually you can see already lah. Yeah, hooray! 6540. Yeah, imbang. Then those like me, myself, those students who are like me, I'll be in the exam hall there. I'll be like, that's what I did sometimes. Even real exam also, SPM time, I got like that. And then the invigilators saw me, they laugh. Yeah, so that's the feeling that you want to have, that yes moment. And then after that, you get this figure, just keep quiet. Don't talk to anybody. Hear nothing, see nothing. Just close your ear. After finish the final exam, you get out of the hall or the classroom straight away, rush back home. Or if, rush back home if let's say this is the last paper in the afternoon, somewhere towards the noon. Okay, like about what time? 11 to 1 p.m. Yeah. Then balik rumah, rush back home. Don't talk to anybody, hear nothing, see nothing. You need to see the road where you're walking lah, huh? You need to hear nothing, just close your ear. Don't when people ask you, say, I forgot already. What's my number? Somewhere around there lah. I also don't know lah. Now forget about it. Now let's enjoy. Because finish exam already. Let's say assuming principal accountant in your school is the last day paper. Yeah. Okay, so we got little bit of time. I go through a little bit about your this buku catatan pertama, all those things. Okay, document you have to read lah. Okay, document in your textbook got colorful. You can have a look. So document basically we have secara tunai or cek, meaning this is the urus niaga. Urus niaga secara tunai and cek means on the spot. Okay, on the spot. Pay money, receive money. Secara kredit, barang you get now, then money later pay. Okay, there's urus niaga secara kredit, pay later. Urus niaga secara tunai, you got the barang on the spot and you pay also on the spot. Okay, bill tunai, receipt rasmi, keratan cek. Then line perkara lain that about tunai or check, memo, this is where you do amilan. Okay, then you have invoice. Okay, secara kredit, nota debit is to add numbers. Okay, they send you lesser, so you need to ask them again to send you even more. Okay, because you order only 10 but they give you only 5, so you need to take another more. Or if not, they did what? They terkurang charge. There's mathematical error. Okay, nota credit is you want to reduce your hutang. Why? Either the barang that you get sudah salah or spoil or faulty, so you pulang. So this is either pulangan jualan or pulangan belian. Okay, or if not, they terlebih charge, so you need to ask them to kurangkan, so use nota debit. Invoice is they have this thing KNKDK, means kesilapan dan ketinggalan dikecualikan, meaning the invoice they assume is correct. So if you want to do some belakang cerita tepi PM tepi, this is the PM tepi part. Okay, nota debit, nota credit is used to do pembetulan against the invoice that they sent. Special case for barang niaga memo, either definitely again is ambilan barang niaga for kegunaan peribadi, or if not, they will be using this particular barang niaga for promosi lah or derma. Okay, then all these things you need to put into buku catatan pertama. For urus niaga secara tunai dan cek, okay, definitely they're going to put into buku tunai or buku tunai runcit if it is for lesser small sundry expenses. Secara kredit pula is journal arm. If let's say they buy things, the ABS, this is one more part, ABS, they buy things secara credit. Either, okay, memo not going to put here, they're not going to put a memo, they're using them here in a different invoice. Also invoice, but you see, better see properly, invoice, be careful. You need to see who you are and what you're buying or selling. Okay, you need to know what you sell first. If let's say you are Seng Heng, something like that, you sell only alatan elektrik, but suddenly you buy secara invoice, secara kredit, kereta, kenderaan. This will be journal arm. Okay, so secara kredit, journal arm will be such situation, but mostly it will be journal khas, meaning a journal belian, journal jualan, journal pulangan belian. Okay, then one tips I give you all before we say bye-bye, use what color? Use this color lah. Okay, when you see asal, it will mean out. It will mean barang go out lah, go out. Okay, when you see salinan, it will be in, something come in. Either money later come in or out, or barang you pulang keluar atau pulang masuk. Okay, so out is keluar, in is masuk. Okay, so you know what to do. So that's all for the document and buku catatan pertama part that somehow I can help, and as well as your persamaan perakaunan. Persamaan perakaunan, I can give you another tips is please do compilation of different kinds of scenario of urus niaga. So if you can compile up to almost 30 types of different scenario of your urus niaga, I tell you, you'll be acing your paper already for persamaan perakaunan. Okay, any questions, students? No questions, right? Okay, all okay. If you're okay, understand, no questions, okay, you can put on +1 in your comment sections. Okay, +1 just like in Facebook, this live show. They put +1 if you want this, +5, +10, something like that. Okay, +1, okay, +1, you're also okay, Okay, then with that, I wish you all good luck in your first term exam. And tada, guys. Bye-bye.